Okay, so this is JMGO's latest wireless portable projector. This is the PicoPlay, and you can see this is really made for Google. It has Google TV, it's got Google Assistant, and it has Google Chromecast inbuilt into it. And yes, this does have a licensed Netflix app. This is the projector here. I've got the one that's in white, but it does come in a couple of colors. You can also get this in black. I'm going to go ahead and showcase everything that comes in the box, but make sure to check out the link in the description. It's just launched. They may have some exclusive deals and discounts, so make sure to head over to their website to see what they're offering. Now it comes with a USB-C power adapter. I did mention it can be wireless because with the USB-C port on the back of the PicoPlay, you can actually connect a compatible power bank to give you constant power to this when you are maybe taking this outdoors or you're on the go with your travels. That essentially will make it wireless, but it does require a constant power source to make this work. In addition to that, you can also get an optional accessory called the power bank stand. Here's a little picture of it with the black model. This is really nice, so you can actually get 4 hours of usage time wirelessly if you do buy this power bank stand. And to be honest, I feel like that is a must-have when you want to make this the ultimate portable wireless projector. You also get a quick start guide, a nice little carry pouch with the JMGO logo on there. This is something called a light shadow filter. I'm going to be attaching that to the front lens and showcase the really cool effects that you can get with this to just create a nice ambient environment. And then you also have the remote control. It's not a backlit remote control, but you do have the standard controls for the volume, the settings, the home, the Google Assistant voice control, and also dedicated apps for YouTube, Netflix, and Prime Video. Okay, so I'm just going to bring up the key specs on the sidebar whilst we take a closer look at the design. Now this is a full HD projector, but it can upscale 4K content, and that is going to be displayed and demoed in this video later on as well. So make sure to check out that demo with the chapters linked down below. Let's take a look at some of the buttons along the top. So these are all touch capacitive buttons as well. In case you maybe lose your remote control or it's very dark and you can't see the keys, you can actually access these very quickly and easily. If you're outdoors and you've got this mounted on a tripod, then you can just use these to control pretty much everything on the Google TV system. So you have a high quality durable wrist strap. That's the power button. This is the action button. I'll come on to that in a second. You've got yourself the USB port, HDMI 2.1, which is supported by ARC input as well, so you can connect a soundbar if you need to, USB-C for the power input. Now this action button can do a couple of things. The projector itself can be used in 2 different ways, a standard projector mode and as a Bluetooth speaker. So this action button for either of those scenarios can do 2 things. If you use it in projection mode, a short press can open up the shortcuts and function menu, and a long press for around 3 seconds will change the projector into Bluetooth speaker mode. Now if you are in Bluetooth speaker mode, then a short press of this button will switch the ambient light color on the side of the projector, and a long press will switch the ambient light effect mode. And I'll show you how that looks and where the light modes are. So just on the left hand side of the projector, there's a little ring that actually lights up when you do set this up with Bluetooth speaker mode. There's also an option to have this connected at all times as well. So I'll show you how the light looks, and we'll go around and change some of the colors as well. We're going to play a demo audio when I do set this up in speaker mode and showcase how great this sounds as a Bluetooth speaker. Okay, and in terms of mounting this, if you're just going to place it on a table or a desk, then you can use this little rubber pad here. This twists so you can position it accordingly, so you can get the angle right. But if you hold down the circular part, you can twist it, and it's very easy to get it at the right angle and project it towards your screen or your wall. If you don't want to do that, you also have the option to utilize the 1/4-inch thread at the bottom, so you can mount like a release plate and put this on top of a tripod. But also you have the option to use the power bank stand, which I mentioned earlier in the video, and then you can mount that directly onto this as well. So let me go ahead and put my release plate and show you how that looks. And there we go, release plate is on. Let's go ahead and set this up. We'll load up Google TV and showcase how this performs. Okay, so I've now mounted it on my standard tripod. As you can see, it's powered on. It's very quick and easy to get up and running. You literally connect it, point, shoot, and just play. So right there's a lot of daylight coming in the room, and you can see Google TV has now loaded. So I'm going to quickly show you how great the autofocus and auto keystone works as well. And it is super fast, so you don't have to worry about doing any manual adjustments when you're just looking to get up and running very quickly. So right now, if I go ahead and just move this back a little bit, make it larger, everything is adjusted super quick in real time. You can see this is about 100 inches now. I think it's the ideal projection to get the most clarity in the visuals, and the quality is very watchable here in the daylight as well. But to give you the best showcase, I will make it black out in the room as well, so you can see all of the pure colors, the darker shadows, and how well the Rec 709 contrast ratio really works on the PicoPlay. And there you go. You can see I've made the room dark, how clear that actually looks. And this is the ambient light that I was talking about that's on the side of the PicoPlay. We're going to come back to this when we do this on Bluetooth speaker mode, but you can actually adjust the colors as well. And we're going to look at how great that looks when playing back some music. So I'm going to quickly run through the settings on the Google TV. I won't spend too much time on it. Pretty standard settings that you may have seen many times before. And then we'll run through and showcase a demo and see how great this also sounds with the 8-watt speakers built into this. All right, let's just run through the settings. So we have channels and inputs. If we go into Projector, this is where you can adjust the keystone correction. One thing I really like about it is I've turned on instant gimbal-like display correction, so that when I do move this around myself, it's very instant, it's quick, and it's easy. If you want to make any manual adjustments, of course, you can do that. Likewise with focus, you have autofocus and manual focus. Image adaptation, you can also do movement and zooming from here as well. So you have the option to zoom. Now if I show you, let's say I go down, this is great if you want to have this projected on a certain size or space on your wall or on your screen, depending on how far you've put your projector, then you can do that. If I just leave it at this zoom level and go over to the pan tab, I can then move this left and right just to make those fine-tuned adjustments. It can go up, down as well, and that's very convenient, so you don't have to just worry about repositioning the projector to angle it the right way. And of course you have the option to rotate, so I can rotate it like this or just go back to its default. So zoom, I'm going to go back to its 100%. And you also have image restoration as well, which I'm not going to do, but it can restore the pictures and the settings back to default. Projection type, this is convenient if you just want to leave it front and center, but this also has something called automatic vertical flip, because one thing I really like about the PicoPlay is that you can rotate the entire projector and make it into portrait mode, so that it's very easy for you to then watch maybe TikTok videos, YouTube shorts, Instagram reels, things like that, but in a vertical view rather than seeing them on a landscape horizontal projection. So having that, if you do want to tilt the projector vertically, then this would allow you to watch videos in vertical portrait mode. Shortcuts menu, if you remember at the start of this video with the action button, if I press the action button when I'm in the projector mode, this is the menu that will come up. So it allows you to very quickly access the brightness levels for the light, the picture modes, the sounds, the ambient lights that's on the side of the projector, to turn on the Bluetooth speaker mode, and various other settings as you can see here. If we do go into ambient light, this is where you can see on the side of the projector, it's always on. If you feel like it's distracting, then you can keep that off when you are using it as a projector. I just like to keep it on because I think it looks pretty cool. Or if you only want it to display when you go into Bluetooth speaker mode, then you can also have that setting on there as well. This is where you can change the colors of that ambient light. Right now I've got it on purple, but you can actually mix the colors or choose a specific one. I may go ahead and mix the colors there. Then you can also change the saturation and brightness levels of the ambient light. And the dynamic lighting, I've left it as gradient because I feel like that's just a really cool effect that I prefer, but you have plenty of other options here to choose from as well. The use vertically option here allows you to use this with Bluetooth speaker mode as soon as you switch over to vertical mode. Smart eye protection is useful if someone walks in front of the lens, then this will reduce and dim the projection as well, so it doesn't hurt anyone's eyes. It also has one-click dust removal, which I think is absolutely great. So those are all of the key settings for the projector. If we go into display and sound, you can change the picture modes. So light brightness, of course, I've left this at high and I've left it at ultra mode. Low blue light mode, it also reduces the glares, makes it a little bit easier on your eyes. Picture mode, I put this on vivid just to really showcase those colors and how they pop. This also supports 3D, which I know a lot of you will like. So if you do get some 3D glasses and you have some 3D content that you want to watch, then you can actually turn that mode on with the PicoPlay. And I think that actually is a very good feature that a lot of projectors, especially portable ones of this size, do not have. So JMGO have done a really great job implementing that. HDR as well, and then you got some reset options to default. So those are all of the key settings I wanted to go through. One thing I just want to showcase now is this JMGO ambience app right here. I'm going to put on the light shadow filter, which I showed you at the beginning with what came in the box, and just to showcase what kind of ambient environment this creates when I do attach that to the front of the projector, because I think that looks really cool. So you can see I've got the filter attached right there. I'll open the app, and this is the kind of effect that you have. You can sync this with Spotify as well, so it plays music in the background, but it's just a nice way to bring up this type of colorful lighting ambient showcase on the wall. Maybe if you're just winding down, you just want to have a chill out environment, maybe do some meditation or some yoga. This is really cool just to have on your background. And of course, you can cycle through the different options. It will give you slightly different colors. So I'll just showcase that. I'm cycling through them now. Whichever suits your environment or the type of vibe that you want to get. That's really cool to have. And of course, you can just point this at the ceiling as well if you just want to light up the room rather than at the wall or the screen. Alright, so let's jump into a demo video. We're going to see how great the visuals look and how great the audio sounds.
From the beginning, we've asked the impossible questions. How do we spark awe? How do we evoke wonder? And how do we create an experience that takes you there, that immerses you in the moment? Help you connect and give you the power to see, to hear, and feel the spectacular. Imagine where we'll take you next.
Okay, so I hope you saw and heard how great this performs. The audio is actually very punchy, even though they are just 8-watt speakers. The visuals are very clear, especially in the dark room where most people are going to watch all of their favorite shows and movies. The quality is absolutely great. And for this price, it's going to be hard to beat with anything else on the market that has all of the features as the PicoPlay. But now let's go ahead and set this up as a Bluetooth speaker. We'll showcase how that works and with the ambient lights on the side of the projector itself. Alright, let's go to Bluetooth speaker mode. Tilt this horizontally. There we go, it's entered Bluetooth speaker mode. There was a confirmation on the projection, and now all I need to do is connect my iPhone to my Bluetooth speaker and just make sure I select PicoPlay. Then I can use Spotify to then control the music coming directly from this. Okay, so the phone is connected, opened up Spotify, ready to use this as a Bluetooth speaker. But also I'm going to use the action button here to change the ambient light color. If you remember at the start of the video, a single press will change the color. A long press for around 3 seconds would actually allow you to change the ambient light effect mode. So this will go into blinking or gradient mode, and I'll just showcase that while I'm playing the audio, and I'll put the volume up as well. So I'm just going to change the color, just press the button once. As you can see, I'm cycling through all the different colors. Now if I hold it down for 3 seconds, there you go, there's one light effect mode there. Here's another one. And this is a gradient one. So let's go ahead, play the music, and I'll put the volume up a little bit. You can hear how loud that is. This is going to be great if you are throwing some parties and you just want this on the side as a Bluetooth speaker. It just does everything, and I'm really happy and impressed by the audio quality, not just as a projector, but as a speaker to play back your music. So there you have it. That's the JMGO PicoPlay, one of the best portable Google TV projectors that I've tested, and they've designed this with simplicity in mind, all whilst providing cinema grade quality on-the-go entertainment. It's available right now at such a great price, so you definitely have to hit the link if you're on the market for a high-spec premium portable home cinema system like this. As always, if you enjoyed the look and sound of this projector, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all at the next one.